Okay. How do I fix the video resolution? I don't even know. Okay. We're going to try this. I'm pretty sure right now my one viewer is me in the stream. And I'm also sure I have a pretty significant delay, I think. I can't really tell. I'm trying to test this out. And it doesn't appear to quite be working because I sent a chat and my chat's not loading. But that might be a significant lag time. I don't know. Hey, Adam Henry, thank you for coming again. Okay, so you were here before, and you saw when I was testing OBS the last time, and how bad that was. Um, so I would love your opinion on looking at my Streamlabs OBS now. So, hey, JV Lapla, thank you for coming in. And I would love it if you both could chat something to help me test what the chat looks like there. Because I saw it come up and then it looks like it goes away, which is what I set it up to do, but perhaps I set it up to do it like too short. And I don't know why my camera's shaking. Thanks, Adam. I appreciate your help. You could give, I would totally accept any more constructive criticism than that. I mean, yeah, I think this one is at least better than the first one that you came into. I hope, anyway. I like the background better, but I can't tell about the chat. How do you deal with the delays then when you're hosting your live? What do you usually do? Because then you kind of have to keep talking. And I also realized that because of where I place my camera, I haven't been looking at the camera. I've been trying to like look at the actual screen, which is not helpful. So I have to figure out my setup here because I do have then my OBS on my desktop next to me, and then I'm streaming on the laptop right now. So not really sure how else to set this up in a way that's going to be a little more engaging, where I'm not like turning my back to the camera all the time, where I can more easily look into it, or also where I'm not shaking the camera every time I move my laptop. I also don't have a headset right now or some other microphone that I'm using. So any background noise that I have right now is going to totally be heard. I live and work in the city, generally from my home. So, and I'm like right across the street from a police station and around the corner from a fire department. So if I don't hear sirens, it's not, yeah, the day just doesn't seem right to me. Okay, I see my one chat pop up. I don't know if that means only my chat's gonna pop up or what. And I have absolutely no real way to see who's in here. Except for if people chat, I think. So, oh, I need to change my thing from top chat to live chat so that I get all the chat. Okay, see, now I'm seeing all of these messages from you, JV, that I did not see before. No, I didn't really change any of the settings. I'm not really sure, like, which ones are there ones you would recommend I change? Maybe I mean, I haven't looked up a lot of videos. I just like started using it. I started using Streamlabs on my tablet, but my tablet's an Apple product, so it didn't have the full use of it. And unless you're using the desktop OBS, you don't have the full use of it. So I downloaded the desktop OBS, and the only thing I've really figured out so far, JB, is the scenes, like how to get new scenes, how to edit scenes, to get this one that I have right now. But I did get a notice when I logged on saying that my settings for the resolution on this webcam are not correct. So I'm going to have to figure out how to change that, JP, after this. Hey, Partly Cloudy 420, welcome. Thank you so much for coming in. I am just here testing out my Streamlabs OBS and the scene that I created for my live stream, and trying to figure out if all of my features and widgets and stuff are going to work. And they're not working. My chat's not popping up. So I have to, I don't know. I'm just going to have to keep learning and keep trying until I can figure this out. You can't, so Jerry says, I can't tell if it's better to change any of the settings. I think I just might have a slow internet connection. I actually think that might be my problem too. Somehow my laptop, oh, yeah. So I'm absolutely certain that's one of my problems right now, because I just checked to see what I was connected to on the internet, and I am actually connected to like the, not the, like the free internet that your service provider has. Like I have a Xfinity service, and then in our city, they also have like different places where you can connect to it. And my laptop will default to that city connection, so it will always pick the slowest connection instead of my home router. The other thing that I need to do is be able to put my home router on like 2 different frequencies, so that I can stream on one versus the other, so that like all my data is not going through one of the same place in the router, I guess. I don't know how to explain that, but you know what I mean. I'm going to do what Partly Cloudy 420 says and just keep messing around with it until I figure out what the F I'm doing. But that's like one of the things I really like about YouTube, and why I have been sticking it out, because I really love learning. It's something that's a personal value of mine. Like I want to be learning for the rest of my life. If I'm not learning, I hope I'm dead. I always want to learn something new. I think it keeps you young. So that's what I am trying to do with these YouTubes. And I have learned a lot, and am so excited about all the things that I still don't know. So I was originally, one of the things I've learned is that I really need to set a schedule. I still haven't done that, so I still haven't quite figured out how to include live streams in my life. For those of you who do live stream, how did you pick the time that you were going to do your live streams? Is it based just around your schedule, or is it based around time that you knew there wasn't a lot of your fellow creators live streaming then, so you thought you'd have the most audience? Like I'm just curious about that. In the meantime, because I wanted to test this and I had some time available, my goal was to go ahead and like brainstorm some other video games, video ideas of things that I need to do. So, oh, okay. I don't even know what this means. They give you a lot of information in this OBS, like in the, well, actually in the YouTube Stream Manager. But similar, you just kind of have to know how to work it. So Partly Cloudy 420 just goes live, no set time, just, when you feel like it. What usually then gets you in the mood to want to go live, and then how do you like pick your topics? Because right now I needed to brainstorm some other video ideas, so I'm just gonna work on that. That was one of the things I was hoping, that not only could I get other ideas from people who might come in, but maybe, they might get ideas from one another, and in the meantime, connect with each other's channels. If you have come in and you're not subscribed to my channel, which I think everybody that's in here that's how you knew I was live, then please subscribe. Please hit the thumbs up, and I appreciate all of your constructive feedback as I continue to try to figure out how to use this and get better. But in the meantime, I'm going to do my brainstorming, and I'll just go ahead and do it live here. If you have any comments, feedback, suggestions, I appreciate it, because I am still working on my channel, on what exactly it will focus on, like partly clouding 420. You gotta have a pretty clear niche. I do not. Like, one aspect of my channel will definitely be lifestyle, which I think gives me some more options of things to do videos on. So I'm just going to put that there. I got lifestyle as my one thing. See, because this thing is so slow, I can't tell how this is working. All right, I'm going to try, though, my whiteboard in as... That's also not working. Okay, there we go. And as much of a display format as possible. That's not going to work. Just F it. So anyway, I'm just going to keep thinking about them out loud and writing. And just see what happens. The other thing that I really focus on my channel is about work-life integration. So it is more of, ideally, I would hope to be like a business channel. I mean, that's one of the things I do want to focus on, and particularly women in business. Hi, Fantasial's World. Thank you for coming into the live. Please thumbs up. And if there's anyone else here that you haven't met, please feel free to check them out and view their channels. I am still figuring out how I know exactly who's in here. Aha, participants. Boom, I just figured something else out. See, partly cloudy, I just listened to your advice. But then it says I have no participants. So I'm guessing there's not really anybody in here right now. Let me just see what this thing says. No, it says I had 3 concurrent people. Like I said, don't really know how to work this thing, but I am totally figuring it out. I wonder what happens if I click this pop out chat. That really did not make managing the stream any better. If anything, I think that's actually a bad idea. So if you are trying to manage your stream, don't pop it out. Also, I generally would use this webcam with a tripod, so it would stay still, but it's like perched on the top of my laptop, so every time I touch my laptop, it starts to shake. So anyway, I also wanted to do more vlogs, mostly just because I like it. It's kind of fun. And under the business category, my handwriting sucks. I can read my handwriting. But now I see why my parents stayed on me so bad about penmanship. Fantasia's World, I don't think I've seen you go live. Do you go live? And if so, how do you pick the times that you want to go and like what you'll talk about? Okay, so lifestyle, vlogs, business. Oh yeah, there was something else I wanted to talk about. Oh, tech. So in the tech, I will likely do some product reviews. And lifestyle, I need to do more slasher chick profiles. I was going to attempt to capitalize off the Tati James Charles drama, because Tati is totally a slasher chick. However, I realized, although I find myself quite entertained often by YouTube drama, it's not the type of channel that I want to be. I'd much rather be entertained by people who are better at it, who have perhaps a thicker skin than I do in which to manage it. Like, that's not for me. But one of the products that I do intend to review is this smooth, okay, good, this smooth gimbal. I showed it before in another live. You saw when I just turned it on, how it just straightened up. It really acts as like a steady cam, but then also allows you to get like a more smooth video. So that's another one that I want to do. Crud. In the lifestyle category, I do want to do more wardrobe remixes because I got a lot more views on that than I expected. So I think I'll do that. What are some videos that you all got a surprising number of views than you originally expected? What else? Oh, in the business, I think I should just at least do more like recaps of events that I attended. I recently attended this event called HAYO Tech, which was a part of Tech Week in my city, and it was specifically for women of color in tech. So that was actually a really profound event for me. There's this one particular woman in venture capital that I am obsessed with. I talked about her in one of my previous videos because she actually liked me on, she liked one of my comments on Instagram. Her name is Arlen Hamilton, and I just like lost it. I fangirl over women in business all the time, so that's where my other slasher chick videos need to come from. Thank you, Fantasia, for telling others to like this video and for your willingness to like this video. What are some of your video ideas that you're still working on and still like in, say, pre-production on your channel? Because one thing, yeah, I will not have any like finance stuff or anything like that on my channel. Okay, sorry, I got a work text. That's that's another one of my problems and struggling with being able to like have. I talked about this in also another video about having boundaries for my YouTube channel and when I'm going to work on that, but I also need boundaries for just when I'm going to work, period, because since I am primarily working for myself and managing multiple clients, I often work from home. It's really easy to just work all of the time and not make time for socializing, exercising, eating, sleeping. So I'm just going to try to get better at that. Something's beeping over here, and I don't even know what that is. So how long have I been on here? Oh, crap, I've been on here for 22 minutes. Okay, my goal was to test this out for about 15 minutes. So I could practice, so I could figure out like how to set up my camera, so I could test my OBS. This camera says it looks like it has a microphone, and yet when I try to set up the audio for the camera, it won't pull this microphone. Like, what the world? All right, it doesn't matter. The point is I'm learning. I'm learning how to test this. I'm learning how to work it. Okay. I haven't been on live for 22 minutes. I've been streaming on my OBS for 22 minutes, but my live has actually been going on for 18 minutes. That's great. Now I also learned how to work that. So I really appreciate everyone's and anyone's willingness to come in, watch the live, learn with me, help me brainstorm ideas, give me feedback on my channel, feedback on my lives. I want to say thank you to Adam Henry, thank you JB Labla, thank you Partly Cloudy 420, and thank you to Fantasia's World for coming in, for using the chat that allowed me to see that my chat's not working in the OBS. And I hope that you all come back and help me out again. Yeah, I'm on live on my camera, but it's a webcam that I had to attach to the laptop in order to use the OBS, because on that laptop, although I do have a webcam, in order to have a better like screen, I use a like another screen. Let me just see if it'll show you. That's the other screen I use. So I can't use the webcam that's associated with that laptop. So there's probably a little bit of a delay and a lag. Like, I don't even know what that's going to look like until I end the stream and go, like, look at the playback and see what happens. So the camera is just a Logitech webcam. It says it's an HD 1080. But it was not like an expensive camera. I think it was like less than $40 at Best Buy. My goal was just to get like the least expensive thing I could get right now to practice and test before I begin to invest in any other equipment. So it's not like a super fantastic camera. But like I was saying, I do need to change the resolution. Like, I got the warning in managing the stream that says, please check your video resolution. The current resolution is 1092 by 614, which is not optimal. And like, obviously that's not optimal, but I don't know how that got set up in the first place. And then when I tried to change the settings, it doesn't look like I can change them like while I'm actively in it. So I gave up on that. But yeah, I'm like I said, I am learning. I'm willing to learn with all of you, and I hope that if you get new information, you'll share it with me too. I honestly, Fantasia's World, I do feel like for the less than 40, like in less than $40, meaning like $39.99. But for what I was trying to use it for, like, I feel like I got a pretty good deal, because now I can carry this with me anywhere I want to go and know that it will have at least a like minimal level of quality for the live stream, as long as I've got a laptop. So we shall see. But I really want to thank you for hanging out. If you decide to go live, I hope that I get that notification. But I'm definitely subscribed to your channel and with the bell. So hopefully I will also get to check out some of your latest videos. Thank you all for joining me. I really, really appreciate your help helping me get my live stream together. And I will be back after I have been able to try to fix this chat. So, hope to see you then. Thanks. Bye, Fantasia's World. I hung on just because you know it's delayed, so I had to see your chat. Thanks, and have a great day.